Today, I would like to speak about a particular great question which is frequently and very desperately asked by students when they confront English language, when they want to speak in English language. So I used to give many answers to many people because there is no one particular answer commonly solved for this purpose. So here today in this episode, I would like to tell you one thing, preferably according to priority. We should have the first and foremost, we should remember the first and foremost thing is that we should have a strong conviction and strong realization that is going to be a long-term exercise. If the phenomenon called confidence has to reach a person, it has to travel a lot. Okay, it's a long traveling process. It is not a short-term exercise. It's a long-term exercise. That means we have to have strong, long commitment, ongoing commitment towards this exercise. So that is the first and foremost thing. Very patiently, we are following keenly the language, befriending ourselves by using it in different situations. That is all. And that is the first thing. The second element is to adopt the right attitude or the mindset to approach this language, English language. Okay, the mindset should be very positive, highly positive. That means we should always think that I can do it. And then thinking alone or remember always that having this positive attitude alone cannot solve the purpose. That is what the second element is. We have to translate this positive thinking into action. We should become action oriented, not simply theory oriented or attitude oriented. Okay, action oriented. Action oriented in the sense, we know many people, most of the time, they have a desire or aspiration that they want to speak fluently in English and perform themselves and gain success in life. At the same time, they are almost all the time sitting idle rather than going after the language, in search of the language, the situation, going in search of the situations to speak in English. That means basically, fundamentally, we are supposed to grab opportunities to speak in English rather than waiting, watching, and biding one's own time. That is laziness. That is laziness. We are not sincerely doing the job. Okay. That is the second thing. That means action oriented. Grab opportunities and speak. Whenever you get known, whenever you find that this is the right time, I have to go and grab opportunity to speak with other people in English language. That is the thing. And the third element is, see, this right attitude we can find in, I would like to say, in the Vedas, in the epics written by great people, and also in the holy textbooks. It has been dealt with, this fear factor. It's basically there in a human being's life. This fear factor has been very much beautifully and challengingly described in many places. Here, I would like to cite an example. For example, Krishna is advising Arjuna in the battlefield. When Arjuna is very much reluctant to fight with his own people because they are all relatives, Krishna says, no, you are supposed to do it because you have duty. Do it dharmically. This is what he says through expressing certain slogas written by many other people. Okay, so one of the major slogas or the important noteworthy slogas I would like to recite is that Krishna says to Arjun, Prakasham cha prakritim cha mohameva cha pantava na dveshti sa pravartiyami na nivartiyami kamchari. See, this is an admonition from the side of Krishna to Arjun. It's an admonition, a warning, a reality check given to Arjun. Go, do your duty, but do it dharmically. Do your one's own karma dharmically. This is what he says. And in another episode, we find that Bhiman is challenging whom? The old-aged Hanuman. Markada niyam markada shana. This is also a challenging talk, challenging slogan, challenging phrase used by Bhiman. Okay, that is an attitude, because when English language stands in your way, stands in the way of your ongoing process. Definitely you have to question it. Okay. So that is the risk-taking personality we should always adopt. And then, of course, in the Bible, it has been many times mentioned. Fear not, fear not, fear not. ഭയപ്പെടേണ്ട, ഭയപ്പെടേണ്ട, ഭയപ്പെടേണ്ട. Because there is no room in the life of a human being for this fear factor. Because we have the inner strength. Once we understand the complete sense, in the complete sense, the power of a human being, definitely we will not stumble. We will not stumble. We'll be daring, really very positive in any uncertain moments. Of course, life is full of uncertainties, that everybody knows it. Even when you speak or handle this English language also, definitely there will be setbacks, shortcomings, and there will be negative moments. But you should not lose your hope. That is called resilience. Resilience means bounce back to the old normal self after a failure. There will be moments of failures, definitely. I just tell you it's a true, open fact. But at the same time, we have another capability. Never get disorganized. There are conflicting moments in life, but never get disorganized. Regain your composure. That is what. Once you comes back to your own old self and strong personality, definitely you can, at that right at the moment itself, challenge the provoking situations. Okay, this is how we have to approach with so much of confidence. These are the primary, preliminary, predominant things I would like to speak to you today. And there are very many other things, because it is a vast subject. It is a psychologically vast subject. It is culturally also molded factor. This confidence is called. Okay, so we have to deal with it in other episodes. The rest of the elements of how to build or enhance confidence. Okay, thank you so much.